Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your October reading. So, to start off the month, we have a very powerful solar eclipse, the new moon happening October 2nd. And in sidereal astrology, this is right in the middle of your sign at 15 degrees Virgo. And we also have a full moon happening at 1 degree of Aries on the 17th of October. That is the same time that the sun will move into Libra. So we are in your sign for the first half of the month in sidereal timing. But let's go ahead and move these oracle cards aside. We'll start with your tarot. You got more oracle cards than anybody, so something extra for you this month, I'm sure. We have Adventure, the Page of Coins, which is an earth sign like you. And underneath my astrology deck became Uranus. So this is the ruler of Aquarius, radical change. And Uranus is the unexpected. And I just heard an unexpected journey, right? Like the Hobbit going off on an unexpected trip or travel. It may not even be physical, it may be emotional, spiritual. But let's go ahead and see what your cards have. We have creativity. All right. The Empress. Beautiful. The Outsider. Isn't that interesting? This is like the same figure that we saw in the beginning. All right. The Five of Coins. Awareness. The Chariot. How interesting how, the images are opposite. One's looking in through a barred gate and one's looking out through a veil. Seeing things from the other side. We have Existence. Number 1, the Magician. And Silence, the Star, number 17. All right, so far you have more major arcana than any other reading. This eclipse is going to be a monumental shift for you. I'm going to do a separate reading for that, but this is probably going to sum up everything that the collective might be going through as well. The fact that we started with creativity and we have Uranus underneath, right? Unique creation, an individual expression, something unexpected. You may be inspired to create, or you may have already created something with the Magician there that is breaking the silence. Well, this is only called that in this deck, but it's the Star card. She's wishing upon a star, watching a star. This kind of creative breakthrough that's allowing you through this gate. Maybe you felt shunned or locked out because you were the weird one, the different one, but it's this eclipse or this time frame where your solar return, where you're starting to really see who you are on the inside and that your differences are not a curse but a blessing. They are giving you a whole new angle to look at life that nobody else has seen before. And there's something about, like I said, breaking the silence just came through. Like you need to reveal your life or your specific perspective to the world through your creation. So whatever that is you do to express yourself, whether it's writing, painting, dancing, these things, people are going to see you. It's really a soul-bearing experience. And maybe that's something you've been afraid of doing in the past, but like I said, an unexpected journey, an unexpected adventure. This is like urging you to do something different, to try again. Because this time it'll work. It'll break through. Oh, and I just realized that the star is ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius's planetary ruler, the modern one, is Uranus. So let's continue and see what your oracle cards can tell us, starting with your Queen of the Moon. We have number 15, Action. So I mentioned 15 degrees Virgo is where this new moon solar eclipse is happening. But this is on a waxing gibbous, so right after the full moon. I'm already looking at it, so I'll show you. Underneath my alchemy deck, I have Iron, which is Mars, that masculine energy, the drive to push through, to break down the gates, break down the walls, take action, be forceful, but not aggressive with your pursuits. And then we have power. All right, so Gemini also got this card. This is a full moon as well. So the middle of the month could be the perfect time to take action or unleash this new you or your creation. Present it to the world. It'll have the most power at that time. 15, 16. I just realized they're right next to each other. So progression, that would be 15, 16, 17, the devil, the tower, and the star. Breakthrough, like we are here. Awareness, breaking through the veil, breaking through the curtain. There's no more walls. There's no more locks on these gates. Maybe you thought it was a padlock and a gate, but it's really just a veil. You can pass through it a lot easier than you thought you could. Whatever barriers you're feeling. All right, and your astrology card. We have Libra. Okay, so the sun moving into Libra on the full moon on the 17th. Balance, fairness, justice. I mentioned breaking the silence. Some of you could be getting justice if you were formerly a victim of something. If so, I'm sorry. We also have Virgo. So again, right next to you, Virgo into Libra. That's the season we're transferring into. In your sign coming up in its own reading. Integrity, reverence, and service. You definitely have guardian angels with you. If you're lacking courage or feeling like hesitant on taking action, they're saying they got your back. You've always gotten everyone else's back. You're a humanitarian, and just know that you have the same forces working for you. And we have Ash. So 2 of these came out as well. Get that Phoenix rising from the ashes. And then Eris, copper. So Venus energy. That resonates with our Empress card that started. Venus, Taurus, and Eris, and it's the name of an asteroid or a goddess, but I also think of Aries. So if you have placements there, you're drawn to watch that reading, go for it. But something's coming out of the ashes, right? You're definitely being reborn. You're seeing yourself in a whole new light and finding courage and motivation to not hide anymore. I'm going to read about copper. Yep, it's titled Fertility, the Womb, and Venus. In ancient times on an island called Cyprus, copper was mined excessively to make vessels and tools. This island is the same fertile ground of Aphrodite, the goddess associated with the planet Venus and the forces of love, pleasure, and fertility. Such is the magic of copper. This golden-hued metal elicits delight and mystique, even a sense of awe. The copper card marks the arrival of Eros into the laboratory. It is likely the alchemist has been hard at work for too long, prioritizing scholarly pursuits over sensual pleasure. Get ready for a shift of priorities, for an awakening of the heart and a life-generating center of the body. In the true alchemical experiment, nothing is excluded or separate from the work. Bring sensuality into the fold and embrace it with your reverence and curiosity. Aphrodite smiles upon you. So I feel like a lot of you are going to feel more comfortable in your own skin by the end of this month. There's a beauty that you find within yourself. Like I said, maybe you felt excluded because of something different about you. But this is the awareness with the Chariot, right? Seeing your own beauty, seeing beyond the physical or external. Things are just that you can't let that fear hold you back anymore. Because your true beauty is going to shine through in whatever you do. And if people can't see that, that's their loss. And they're not meant to be part of your blessings. They're part of your journey. If you have critics, of course, we all do. Let's see what our journey card says for us. For Virgo, please. All right, light in the dark. Yeah, that's again piercing the veil. We have the solar eclipse where the light is eclipsed by the darkness of the moon. But that light never goes away. The sun is still there. It's just hidden. Okay. And we have cosmic flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, the unexpected journey, the adventure. Don't allow yourself to be so rigid. I know as an earth sign, you can be very practical and want to play by the rules and do everything the right way. But if that's all you've ever done, you don't know how the other method is going to resolve. What's going to be the outcome when you just learn to let go? Okay, and under the deck we have growing. So absolutely, this is a month of growth for you. There is something that you were formerly uncomfortable with that you are going to become comfortable with. All right, so let's see. I mentioned your guardian angels are with you. Let's see what message they have for you. They're going to watch you go through this process. She's got this lotus flower too with the Empress, right? Even the beautiful lotus grows from the muddiest of waters. So you had to go through this darkness, right? But your light never went away. It may have gotten like a really low flame. Do you ever see a candle as it's about to extinguish itself? It gets very low, but it doesn't go out. All right, we have autumn, release the old and rest. Like I said, yeah, go with the flow. We just had the autumn equinox. It's a time for change. We're meant to drop our old leaves and make space for new buds to emerge. We also have the direction guardian, choose your path. Yeah, as we're going from Virgo to Libra in sidereal, Libra being a cardinal direction. These are the mutable signs pictured here, but sometimes in life you need to take a left turn. If all you've done is take right turns, you're just going in a circle. Underneath the deck we have the eagle. See from a higher perspective. Okay, we have wings, a lot of wings, birds, feathers. You could be seeing that. They could be telling you signs that you're on the right path. Keep going, acknowledge them and thank them for the support and the confirmation. But yeah, they can see things far ahead of you than you can, further ahead than you can. So this is a reinforcement of whatever you're contemplating coming out of the darkness about. It's encouraging. It's going to release and free an entire blockage from you. All right. Let me get a Journey of Love card for you, Virgo. All right. Intimacy, number 35. Okay. It doesn't have to just be romantic. It's about a coming together, a closeness, intimacy with yourself even. Intimacy with your guides, your path. But there's something very sacred about your heart this month. You're getting closer to knowing the real you. All right, finally, I'm going to get some of these little tiny angel cards to wrap it up. What does Virgo need to know for October? See what we have. Synthesis. All right, that's the creativity that we saw in the Empress card. That's like the Temperance card. Sagittarius, flexibility. Yeah, stay flexible. Go with the flow. Let your creativity flow once that block is removed. Purification. All right, well, you are Virgo. You are the sign of health and purification. The first half of this month or during the new moon, I would recommend a cleansing, salt baths, fasting, a lot of water. That's going to help open up your channels to help your guides get the messages to you that you need. All right. And finally, understanding. Yeah. Understanding why things have felt like this for so long. Like you were left out. When in fact, you were just ripening. You weren't ready to pass through that gate. And you'll be thankful that you didn't too soon. Because it might have caused you to lose faith in yourself. All right. I think that's all I have for you, Virgo. I wish you the best of luck. Tune into that new moon reading when I have it posted. I'll do a pick a card for that. But this is going to be a beautiful month for you. Take care. We'll talk to you later.